Welcome back. It's 2021 now. Where did 2020 go? It just disappeared. It never happened. Let's just pretend it never happened. Today we're back and we're going to talk about Instagram. How can you, as a small creator, grow your Instagram? Let's talk about that. I've got 5 tips here to help small creators like you grow your Instagram. So for the past month, I've been trying to grow my Instagram. I started off with about 150 followers. A month later, I'm now almost at 500. I've gained almost 450 followers in a month, and my engagement has gone through the roof. And this is 5 ways that I did that. Now, this isn't a how to grow your Instagram if you're massive on Instagram already, you've already got 50,000 followers, you want to try and get to 1 million. I don't know how to do that. That's not my forte. This is how, if you're a small creator and you want to grow your Instagram to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers, follow these steps and you'll get there in a couple of months. I'm just checking the laptop, making sure I have the right things. Tip number 1 is post consistently. And now what I mean by that is you don't have to be posting every single day, but have some sort of schedule or some sort of time that your audience know you're going to be posting on. Now, I've fluctuated over this month from posting from 7 days a week, every single day posting, to as low as 3 posts a week. I think the sweet spot is around about 4 or 5 posts a week. I think 7 posts is too many and you're swamping out your audience with far too many posts, and anything under 3 isn't enough to get that engagement that you want. But it's kind of what works for you and it's kind of what content you're posting. Photography content for me, I would stick with 4 or 5 posts a week. The next tip I have is Reels. Reels came out not that long ago on Instagram, and they're Instagram looking over TikTok's shoulder and asking to copy their homework. It's just TikTok on Instagram. But it's not used as widely as just the normal Instagram feed to post things. It's very easy to reach people on it, and it's very easy to get large amounts of views on your content. But what makes a good Reel that's going to get that attention that it needs? I think you need to be teaching people something. You need to have some sort of incentive for people to come and watch all the way through. Either you're showing them your old photos compared to your new photos, you're hopping on a photography trend, or you're showing them how to grow their Instagram or their photography business. This gives your audience an insight into how to do certain things, and these are the things that are going to make people watch more. If they can take something away from that reel, then you've done something right. You've got to remember, the longer they watch the reels, the more Instagram is going to push out your content. You are making content so people stay on Instagram longer. If you make a piece of content that's going to keep someone on for a minute, and someone else makes a piece of content that's going to make them stay on for 30 seconds, Instagram's going to push out your content a lot more, and that's how you're going to grow. Now, my reels have varied. I've had some reels that are still sat at 40 views, and some reels that have reached upwards of 2,000 views. It's all about just seeing what works and sticking with that to get the viewers in. Tip number 3 is, are likes that important? And what I mean by this is, are likes the most important thing on Instagram now? No. Unfortunately, liking a post is the smallest amount of interaction your follower can have with your post. It's then followed by comments, saves, and shares. The more comments you get on your post, the more interaction your post is going to have. And the best kind of comments are stuff that is actually talking about the Instagram post instead of just 3 fire emojis. That's not going to grow your Instagram account. Saves are really important as well. Saves tells Instagram that this person wants to re-look at your post and revisit it as many times as they like. This tells Instagram that this post must be worth seeing and pushes it out to more people. And then shares. Shares are brilliant. If you can get a couple of mates to share their content to yourself or each other, or even new people that might be interested in your content, Instagram's going to go, wow, this content is brilliant, and send more people over to it and push it out a lot more. And this is how you're going to get those engagement and those followers. Step number 4 is interacting with small accounts that you enjoy the content of. I follow so many small photographers who have the same amount of followers as me, or a little bit more, a little bit less, because I like their photos and I like the work they produce. At the end of the day, Instagram is a social media, and it's literally in the name. You have to be social with it. You have to make those connections and network like that if you're ever going to grow. This also means going onto hashtags that you post and liking the photos you enjoy, not just spam liking everything because that doesn't work. Liking the photos from accounts that you like, and then maybe even dropping them a follow, dropping them a comment, reaching out. It's all about socializing and networking with other creators like yourself. Step number 5 is stories. Stories are a great way to show your audience just a bit of your personality, to show your face to them, to show them what you do other than your main things. And it's a great way to also share other accounts, promote your stories, promote your other social medias. I love stories. I don't just use them to show off my photos or to just send people over to my YouTube. I use them to show a bit of my life, me playing guitar, me showing my other hobbies to my audience. As photographers, we have a problem on Instagram. It's hard to put a face to the work, and Instagram is all about personalities. So if you can just get that little bit of personality, not only into your photos with your captions, but also into those stories, a lot more people are going to come, get involved, interact with your content and follow. Now, I know I said 5 tips, but here's a little bonus tip for you that is probably the most important tip of them all. Take breaks. You don't need to be focusing on the numbers 24/7. You don't need to be constantly checking Instagram, constantly messaging other small accounts, constantly liking other accounts. You don't want to have to get a post, a reel, some stories, and like all these posts in one day. It's going to be too much for you. Trust me, I've tried it. It is too much. You need to be having breaks. You need to be backlogging content so you've got content for the week. And just don't focus on those numbers. Once the snowball effect of growing starts, if you take a couple of days off, it's not going to stop. It might go at a slower rate, but you're still going to keep going. And remember, you're going to lose followers. If you lose 30 followers, which is what I've lost this month, you are whittling down those followers to people who actually like your content and are actually there for your content, not just people who followed you because they wanted you to follow back. And that's it. That's kind of the 5, 6-ish tips to succeed on Instagram. I've done it for a month and I've seen massive improvements, and I'm going to keep going with it and we'll just see where it goes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you sooner than last time. In a bit.